everyone, and welcome to my sister in drag. I'm here with my sister in drag, Jackie Cox.
Hi everyone, I'm here with my sister in drag, Jen Sport, and my other sister in drag, Tammy Faye.
Oh, our sister in Christ and our sister in drag. Wow.
Not to be confused with Tammy Brown, who is also
also
our sister in drag.
And what an exciting time. We are putting the finishing touches of our summers right now. Speaking of Tammy Brown, contracts are being signed, leases are being sublet. Things are happening, folks. We are going to be back in action, going around this country.
I was like, around the world,
around this country very soon. So keep an eye and an ear out. How are you, Mama? We just saw you do a wonderful reading of Vlad and the Impalers at the Laurie Beachman Theater, and it was fun, fabulous. And there was a lot of great stuff in there.
Yeah, so for those who are tuning in, who maybe missed this on my social media, I was cast as the lead in this reading of a new musical. So what a reading is, for those who don't know, it's usually for both the creative team to...
For those of you who don't have BFAs, big fat...
assholes?
Big fucking
assholes, right?
Something like that.
For those of you who don't have big fat assholes, reading, it's where the creative team gets to see the play kind of all the way through with the music, and on
its feet with the crowd, what works, what doesn't.
Yeah, and investors also can come see it and decide if they want to produce it maybe in the future, maybe put a workshop together, because the next step would be a workshop where you actually like put it on its feet a little bit more, develop it a little. So this is the first time, and it's a cool story. It's the story of Vlad the Impaler, but very loosely historical.
Yes.
Very loose.
Very loose. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. But
let loose.
You did a great job.
She
means it.
I did do that.
When she lets loose, she means it.
I did a little, almost an homage to
Miss Meeks.
Miss Meeks in the play.
Miss Meeks.
I was like, what are you planning, children?
No. She means it. Wow. That was really good. I'm excited to talk about this episode.
This is a great episode.
I really am. I'm kind of like, if there's anything, I'm like, is there anything that we need to say on the top? But I don't.
Well, I will say this, is that I feel like people loved last week's episode because you got to see the girls hang out. But I feel like this episode improves upon that formula because we kind of get to see both things.
Yeah.
We get to see both, like, them as creators, as artists. And you also see some of their interpersonal relationships.
People are like, hey, Nene, let the fuck up just a little bit. Can you get off my ass just for 1 second? And I have to say, I think that I can do the exact same things as Nene Coco. So I really felt for her in that moment.
Yeah, but I also think that she is letting it be worse than it is.
Totally.
So we come back after the previous episode where no one's eliminated. Mikey is annoyed that Jane has her
third win. She now has the best track record in Drag Race history.
Mama. She's the only queen to have ever been in the top every single...
9 consecutive episodes is now the longest. Until today, when it's 10.
Which is crazy.
And honestly, and it's crazy because Ru was even like, there was no doubt in my mind that you were going to do great tonight. Awesome night for you. Like, she is the judges are eating out of her hand, and I love it. She deserves every second of it. She's so fucking good. But the real tea is that they're all kind of pissed that Discord is still there because of Safety Pin Gate, which we kind of talked about last week.
I don't think she was breaking the rules, because if she was breaking the rules, they would have said something. They would have said something. And
they have done that to other contestants in the past.
Yeah, and I looked it up. So when I was talking about the rhinestones last time, it was Hormona. Hormona who used rhinestones. Oh, now I'm forgetting it. But it was between Hormona and Lexi.
Hormona with the rhinestones in the workroom is my final clue. Guess.
Flames on the side of my face.
It was Hormona. It was Mrs. Peacock.
Well, and I'm also wondering too.
No, sorry, Mrs. Paramount.
Mrs. Paramount in the plus with the Wow Presents
Membership. Subscription.
Woo! We did have a cocktail after my show, which I think will just make this
2.
But we did have 2 cocktails, and I'm having a
we
water.
We don't even have a mic set up.
That's okay, because we're on your phone. Oh, you wanted like a second audio?
I'm just gonna make the edit so much easier. I'm like, this is fine. I'm just hoping that it comes through clearly on the pod. But I'm gonna say this: where are more people watching? YouTube.
That is true. People are watching YouTube more,
and that's okay.
By the way, what show us the cup you have?
I have a Some Like It Hot. Ooh. Shout out to Jay Harrison Gee, Demarius, Copes, Brian Martin.
Oh, Brian Martin.
Everybody else involved.
Casey Garvin.
I'm sure I know more people. I'm just forgetting.
Of beautiful people.
Inside and out. Just gotta let out a squabble for Demarius. And hot.
Oh, if
and hot.
If he was ever available, I'd love to do like brunch with Demarius, like in our show brunch. That would be amazing.
It's okay. So everybody, we did say that we were doing brunch. We are starting brunch back up with our good Judy Keisha Carr.
In a week and a half.
And our diva Jarvis Durrell, and we are so excited. But yeah, like there's something to really be said about getting paid to hang out with your friends. Like, oh, I'm making money on the clock and just chilling with my girls. Heaven. Yeah. I feel like we do brunch in a show capacity with Demarius from 11 to 2, but it's just at Flaming Saddles.
That is PM. 11
Not
PM.
Jarvis. I get Jarvis, yes.
Too.
And Jarvis and Demarius. And Jay sometimes.
And
Brian all the time. So
and
yeah.
Maybe if you are in New York City and you want to know where to go after midnight.
From AM to PM.
Flaming Saddles, baby.
Flaming Saddles is it's my favorite bar in the world, actually.
Period.
What's your favorite bar in the world?
It might be Verse. I go there like every day.
I do love Verse too. That is really
become a home like every day.
Yeah.
And I'll be there this Friday hosting Drag Race.
Oh, and I'm going to be there April 7th. Filling in for Hanukkah Lewinsky.
And you'll be there in 2
doing
weeks.
The Simple Life. So yeah, come on out.
Come see us.
I think this is maybe my second or third time ever performing there.
It's fun. Very chill.
Very chill.
We love chill vibes.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get into the chill vibes
of this episode.
Of the table talk.
Well, apparently it's so chill that even though Mikey won the... Can we talk about that weird perfume challenge?
Oh, the mini challenge.
Yeah, so...
I think Mikey deserved to win.
No. It's not that I don't think she deserved to win. It's that we didn't see them put it together. Like, at all. It's that RuPaul's like, you're going to do this for the mini challenge. Cuts to the final product, which I think that that's never happened in a mini challenge. And especially one as involved as this.
With one where it's like on an iPad being like scrolling. I'm like, okay.
And like, we never saw them get into drag. So I'm assuming they got into drag before Ru ever showed up. They filmed all the stuff in drag. Then they filmed the stuff out of drag. So then they got out of drag, filmed the stuff out of drag, and then Ru came. Because, you know, she ain't shown up on that set before 11. And neither should she. Honey, if I was 65 years old and I owned a franchise.
But she's up.
She is up.
Doesn't she wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning?
All I'm saying is it was weird for me as someone watching the show to have no idea when and or how they filmed this and what the process was. Like, I didn't see anything of them writing those concepts. I just want to see a little bit of the homework. You know what I mean?
Especially in this episode where we could have gotten some more.
Right.
I don't know. I think there were 7 of them. I think they did
enough.
I think they did enough.
Well, because I was going to say, so then the thing we also didn't see.
Mikey shut down.
Was that even though Mikey won the mini challenge, we don't see her assigning the order. We just cut right to the work session.
What is on the cutting room floor?
Apparently it went well. Like, no one disagreed with it. We just went right to the work session with Michelle Visage and Atsuko, which is exciting. Exciting to me.
I love how interactive Michelle has been this season. It's just like she literally is mama, and she just genuinely, I think, wants the best for all of the girls and wants everybody to succeed. She wants everyone to succeed. And
We do sound like that.
She really... I love Michelle. She really wants to...
I also think she still, like, genuinely cares about the girls
100%.
and, like, the franchise. Like...
The integrity.
She takes her job as a mentor seriously.
And I mean, even, and not that she needs to put it on, it's something that I think is lovingly given to her out of respect. Like, I love on her TikTok how she's like, hey babies, mama's here. You don't have TikTok. Have you ever seen these videos? It's so cute. She goes, hey babies.
I have a TikTok.
Mama's here. She doesn't use it, so I need to ask.
I don't know.
But, it's really sweet.
Maybe I should go watch those when I'm feeling down.
Yeah. Oh, it's fabulous. She's on Perfume Talk. You know, she has her own perfume now.
Scentbird. Thanks, Scentbird.
Thank you, Scentbird. Well, is it with Scentbird?
I have no idea.
No, it's not with Scentbird. But they are the sponsors of this challenge, and they have a beautiful scent wall. Love that. Okay, so we get to the table read, and Mikey dishes out the order, which is going to be
Darlene
started
starts.
with no.
No, sorry, not John. No, Discord starts.
Discord starts, then it's Jane, then it's Juicy. Then it's...
Nene?
No, then it's Darlene. Then it's Nene. No. Yeah, then it's Darlene. Then it's Nene. Then it's...
Kenya.
And then it's Mikey. Discord, Jane, Juicy, Darlene, Nene, Kenya,
Mikey. So, I feel like this is interesting because the advice that they're giving is really good advice. It is quick to turn this kind of stuff around so fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough challenge, but it's always this way. You know, we had this for the One Woman Challenge. I mean, they asked me to change my whole thing, and I did in a day. But, you know, so it's definitely possible. I love the advice that Atsuko is giving them, especially, like, come up, you know, be more specific, like, I think she's doing really well. Michelle is telling them, like, if you're going to do a character, like, go for the character. I like all that. All this is great advice. I will say some of it's more, like, general, like, comedy advice and not roast advice.
Sure.
Which I also wonder if that's what they're hoping this challenge pivots more into, because they keep calling it a toast roast.
Right. I think it's also, like, I wonder if people who, like, maybe don't have that skill, that, you know, just of humor, that it's like kind of like, let's start here, like, here's some of the just general rules of comedy, because maybe some of the girls don't even have the nuance to be able to roast, so maybe they're just like, give us some comedy, Juicy.
Sure. That would have been good advice.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I think that they kind of gave that to her, but I don't think that
she's able to take it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so funny. I love that Michelle was like, no, like, she heard one joke from Jane. I was like, don't, like, I want to laugh, like, during the challenge. Like, I'm like, go off, girl. Like, yeah, I think, but I will say, Jane obviously had a million great jokes. I just wish she was, like, more confident in her delivery, in a way. Like, I wish, yeah, she's so seasoned that it's just kind of like, I'm doing it. And I just want her to, like, I don't know. I feel like Bianca was just, like, unabashedly the, like, she was the girl to beat. And I feel like Jane needs to own that just a little bit more. And I wanted her to do that in this roast. Like, we knew she was going to be good, but it's just, like, owning it a little bit more.
Well, in some ways, Jane is kind of the opposite, right? Because she keeps saying, like, this is annoying. I feel like the girls are annoyed that I keep being in the top. And I was like, sure, but, like, don't you want to win RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, I feel like but also it's kind of like, do people really like the person who's the front runner all the time? Sometimes no. Like, sometimes like, sometimes she can be in her head about, like, oh, am I doing too good? Are people going to like me? And you know what? I feel bad for the girl that she has to even think about that for doing a great job. But I do want her to own her talent a little bit more. She's fierce. She's so talented.
Yeah, and before we got there...
I guess we're getting into all of it. But.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, before we get too deep into Jane, we do have to touch on Miss Discord, who goes first.
Yes.
I think I also feel like I suffered this when I started drag as well, is that I think she thinks that Discord has to be, like, a very different persona from who she is in general.
Right.
Which, yes, drag is heightened in exaggeration, but sometimes I feel like the disconnect is... Like, it worked better for Snatch Game, but whenever Discord talks in drag, it kind of scares me.
Yeah.
It's this kind of like baby voice thing.
Yeah, and then like goes into the whisper thing. But I mean, like, is that kind of her aesthetic? Like, she wants to be a little like spooky. She's glamour spook, but it's not like full spook. I need her to be,
which
kind
is
of full
fine.
spook.
But I also need it to be like not taking itself so seriously. I need you to be like, this voice is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like at some point you have to be like, okay, well this isn't really who I am.
Do
like,
you think she smokes pot?
God, I hope they all do. They're in fucking California.
Just
doing it up.
I'm like, maybe she's just a big stoner. And they're just kind of like, hey.
Yeah, I laughed a couple times at her in her roast, but Jane, I laughed more. I do think that there's a world where Jane does kind of come at it like, you know, a Bianca being like, well, this is what I do, I'm the best. But there's something kind of endearing about the fact that she's like, wow, I'm really good at this. I hate that the girls may hate me for it. I don't know, it's kind of sweet, but I guess it doesn't make me like want her to win more. It just makes me be like, oh.
I think she can do that in front of the girls, but I wish that, like, in her confessional, she was like, hey! Like, I just want her to be,
Sure.
like, I just want her to... And it's a testament to how good she's doing. I wish that I could have done that well in the show. Like, if I was doing that well in the show, I would be bursting at the fucking seams. Like, and maybe that would have been too much. Like, I think she's in a tough position. A position that we've never seen before. She's in uncharted territory.
It is kind of true. It is kind of true.
So, Jane, keep doing your thing, boo. We love ya.
I just don't want her to like get in a situation where
We're fully, like, we just breezed past Discord. Discord, good job.
Discord,
good job.
Discord. I was thinking, I wish, I don't want her to get into a place where she like tries to bend to the creme herself or something, and like it's all too much, like the pressure. I'm like, no, girl, just own it. No one's gonna be mad at you.
Owning it!
Own it.
Do you think Lisa Rinna's going to go to the Met Gala this year? I hope and pray. I hope so.
I'll jump if she doesn't.
Has she ever been?
I'm sure.
Has to have. Because all of the Heated Rivalry boys are going. Are we still recording? Can you see in the corner? Everybody?
Let me look.
My sister's getting up right now. I'm not even going to pet this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Just, you know what? Sometimes it's all about trust.
Trust in the process.
And I wish that Jane trusted herself just a little bit more.
Ooh, good segue.
Okay.
Speaking of trust, okay, this is what I have to say about Juicy.
It's giving Carlisa Mika's Lady Gaga. Trust.
Is that...
Just not a point of view.
I feel like Juicy, all she needed to do was say a couple decent jokes confidently, and the judges would have given her a pass because she already won an acting/comedy challenge.
Yeah.
Which, do I think she's being graded on a different curve than Jane? Absolutely. But I don't think she realizes that.
Maybe not.
Like, I think she thinks she has to be as funny as Jane, and I was like, no. You just have to be funny enough. It's kind of like... You know what I mean? Like
I think Ru has hit the nail on the head. It's like she doesn't have a point of view. Unfortunately. Like, it's like I know who Juicy is because when I know that I'm going to go and see Juicy at a club, I think that's the other thing too. It's like when you go and support these girls, I'm not expecting Juicy to do a comedy routine. I want to see that girl dance and I want to see her do the damn thing.
And be beautiful.
Yeah, and be beautiful and stunning. Like, that's what I know that I'm getting out of Juicy. But for the sake of the competition, what's her point of view on everything else that she has to accomplish? I don't think that she knows that, but I don't think that it's something that she can't gain. I think that it's her first time doing something like this where she's really going to have to reflect on what she wants to do. And to try to, like, realize that in real time is very difficult. I feel like she's probably watching herself back and being like, oh, maybe I would have done this differently, or maybe I would have, like, put this spin on it. Everything's easier, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
Well, and also, like, I kept, like, you have to also kind of, like, see what the judges are seeing, which is really hard to do. Which is, like, the judges... But it's like the judges already think she's funny enough.
Right.
They gave her a win in comedy. So all she has to do is just kind of like meet that moment. And I think she just seems so worried about not being that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just wish she would take the pressure off of herself because I think then she would have given what they were looking for.
Yeah.
She just had to be like decent and they would have put Discord in the bottom instead of her. But it was tough.
Oh, I don't even know if... I mean, even in the way that they announced it, I personally did think that Discord was bottom 3, but in the way that they announced it, NeNe technically was, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they said Discord and
Discord
Kenya,
Yeah.
Discord, you're safe, and then it was between NeNe and Juicy. And
You're right.
to me, there was no way in hell that NeNe
Yeah,
was
NeNe
going
was
to be in
way
the bottom.
better. Yeah.
But I'm like, I wonder if that's how they saw it. Don't know. Regardless, Juicy, keep doing you, boo. I know that you're kicking, bucking, and twirling around this God's green earth right now, and that's what you're good at, and that's what you should be doing. So don't worry about any of these things. You'll learn as you go. You're young. You're so talented, and you're so full of charisma. So keep going, girl.
I'm like dying for someone to cast her in the Jellicle Ball.
Oh, that's stunt casting that we need. Stunt casting.
Like, Juicy would be incredible in the Jellicle Ball.
Can you see in the dark?
I want her to be the Victoria, the baby kitten.
Isn't that the ballerina?
Yeah.
But I like, what is the ballerina's version in like the Vogue Cats?
Juicy Love Dion.
Is Honey Balenciaga in that? Probably not.
I don't know.
She on tour with Beyonce, girl.
Period. May we all be so lucky.
Totally. Okay.
Next
Moving
up we
on.
have
Darlene Mitchell.
This is like the performance that the fans will talk about probably forever.
It was the more I watch it, the more I just love everything about it. It is funny. Like she is somebody on this season who the payoff has just been so good.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Crystal in
Totally.
the way that they have their own unique point of view on drag, and it's so different from how anybody else's brain works in the room.
Yeah.
And because they're so different and just know who they are, it just is one of the funniest things you'll ever see. Like, I like, that was insane. It was so funny.
It was also really well prepared.
Yeah.
It's kind of the part that I like keep going back to is the first prop didn't really get a laugh when she put out the glasses. And then she pulls out the burger, and she keeps like...
She makes a sight joke, and then she sees a burger.
And then she doubles it up on
clown.
it. Yeah, it's like she's doubling up on the clown. You can tell how nervous she is at the beginning. She's shaken, but the fact that she's like, nope, I prepared this, I know it's going to work, and she commits to it. She trusted herself.
Yeah.
And like, she kind of fought through the nerves. I mean, it was kind of brilliant to watch. Whether or not you thought it was funny, I was like, this girl prepared and stuck the landing.
Yeah, and it was also cute too because you can kind of tell like the girls are in the corner like little schoolgirls, like, this is so crazy. Oh my god, she's so crazy. And then like by the end of it, everybody's just like erupting. Also the thing that really got me was the Ross joke about like I could just reach down under the table to get a top placement. Banana! Like, I was like, she planned that. Like, that was smart. She didn't just pull something out. Like, that was really good. And honestly, my new vocal stim right now is, why you mad? And then just, like, the picture of her tapping her red shoe on the floor, pointing at Michelle, just going like this. It, like, that's seared into my mind. I think that might be one of my favorite moments from the entire season. Like, she kind of owned it. The whole entire thing, and then just like cherry on top, and the cherry was her shoe. Red bottoms, her Louis Vuitton shoes, as Ms. Maya would call them.
Louis Vuitton. Her Louis Vuitton shoes.
Coco Chanel. Kris Kardashian. Kris Jenner.
Woo!
Okay, Darlene killed, loved.
Slay.
Next up is, and then she introduced NeNe Coco as a flamingo. So that was fabulous. NeNe Coco went up, and like I said at the beginning, I do feel like I struggle with this in the sense that I'm not really good at like roasts or reading challenges.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, it's always just like kind of too punchy for me. Like, I just like say, like, there's no nuance. It's like,
I hate you and your makeup's ugly.
I like remember when I roasted Tina at Marty's show, and it genuinely was just like, I'm a lot younger than you, and I took your gig. By the way, come see me here next week. Like, and I mean, everybody in the room thought it was funny, but I think that if that was taken into context into a performance, we would have had another fight of, with Alexis Mateo and the girl who did the girl who did
the girl who did what? Alexis Mateo.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to.
Derek.
No, then wait just a hot minute. We are living in a world where people think that we're freaks. No, what's her name? Mimi I'm First. Mimi I'm First was third in the fan vote. I could not believe it. All of that just to get here. God damn it. Well, all to say that things that got brought up outside of the show, that's how it was brought up. Don't you dare talk about my fans, bitch. Well, from the looks of it, you don't have that many. Who? Placed third in the fan vote of all the 51 bitches in the cut. How did you manage that? Well, they needed somebody to go home first.
And everyone starts screaming.
You know what? No. Love it.
Gag.
Do you ever say, come on, teleport?
Come on, teleport us to Mars. I did used to say that. However, Tammy Brown has informed me that when the Teletubbies did their drag activation, they did not contact her. And so now the Teletubbies.
Yeah, they said, we'll do Trixie. We'll get a makeup club.
They didn't hire the one queen who put them back on the map.
All those years ago. And still relevant to this day.
Thank God for Tammy Brown.
And thank God for Manila Luzon for being a Teletubby on television. Oh God, I miss it so much. I miss the old days when we could just...
Wear crazy things.
Oh my God.
Okay. Back to Nini Coco.
Nine Coco.
I think that... Yeah. I also don't know if she knows, like... The main point of a roast is just to make people laugh, not to make them feel bad.
Yeah.
And she's like, I look like you with my makeup on, except I'm like 20 years younger. I was like, not a joke.
Right. But she was smart enough to then change that to, because we're both the same shade of...
White privilege. That was
I was like, that's good.
A little self-deprecation is good.
She's clearly so smart, and yeah, I think that maybe that's just something, like, she's definitely somebody who's so methodical about all of the things that she is preparing for these judges to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish she would just, like, let loose a little bit more and just, like, trust it. But that's the thing, it's like, so I feel hard. Like she's joking in the way that she knows how to joke with people and thinks that it would be funny. I do this all the time, too, so I really
It's also just, like, such a weird situation to let loose in, because there's no audience. They didn't even give them an audience this time.
That's always fucked.
Like, at least for our one-woman shows in season 12, we had an audience, which made such a difference, because I knew from being a drag queen working in New York City, I was like, I know how to get an audience on my side.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I knew once I had people in front of them, there was no way that, like, anyone could deny that I had them with me.
Right.
Because they're there physically reacting to me.
Which nobody can deny.
I didn't know where that was going. But it was still... I thought it was...
Shout out to Ariba for sponsoring this podcast today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Cody.
And they're going to do a new... spoiler alert for spring. New peach margarita. And we got to taste test it.
We got to taste it.
Delicious. But yeah, I thought Nini overall did great, but it is a hard fucking challenge with no audience.
I'm gonna say this with the most love in my heart for this woman. Mm-hmm. Nini, I gotta get you a new wig. That, like, blonde curly Q is cute, but I'm like, I see her in something else. That's so, like, cheerleader. She's so, like...
SpongeBob SquarePants.
She's so okay. Yeah, like, she's just, like, it's more, like, geometric to me. It's, like, I want her...
Well, that's why I feel like she's mostly she's been wearing those face bikinis all season.
Well, yeah, but then it's, like, her Lipsync hair is this, like, curly Q with, like, streaks in it. You know what I'm saying? And you need her different... I want her to be in a pussy Bam Bam.
Sure.
I want her to just really let that shit do the work.
Yeah.
I think a pussy Bam Bam goes such a long way.
Just a little. It'd be so cute.
Love you, Nini. Just want you to have different hair.
Speaking of someone who
never change.
never changed. Speaking of someone who I love and who this challenge was not right for, Kenya. Love her.
Oh, I love Kenya. Yeah, this was sad to watch.
It was sad because she had kind of like a bit of a renaissance last couple episodes. She'd done better. Honestly, I think isn't this basically what Ru said? If she'd had like another couple years hosting on a mic at bars. Where's she from?
South Carolina.
That's one of the places where they don't host a lot.
I don't think so, and she, I think, is relatively like newer, and also is quite self-deprecating. It seems so. I don't
mind. It just you need that practice of being in front of an audience with a microphone in your hand.
Comes with time, yeah.
Talking to them. I mean, but it's also one of those things like you have to just throw your feet to the fire. Like you can't really learn it any other way than doing it. But she has such a beautiful personality and she's so fun and she's always like
so
I feel like
of the room.
Like if whoever's her, now she's on Drag Race, I'm sure it'll happen. But like whoever her drag elders are in her hometown, like just give this girl a mic, let her work with the crowd, let her flop, let her tell some bad jokes, be like, oh, that didn't work. Like let her. You have to do all of those things on a microphone in front of an audience, fail and succeed to like
find what works.
Because it's really the jokes are kind of here and there. Like no one's jokes are probably gonna be better than Jane's in this competition at this point. Like she's clearly the best comedy writer. So all we need to do at this point, because you're not going to clear her bar, is how do you showcase yourself as a persona and as a confident presence on stage, which is what Darlene did.
Right.
Because Darlene's jokes were not funnier than Jane's. They were just a little out of the box, and they showed her and her preparedness and confidence in herself.
Yeah. And I do think that, like, Kenya had some funny jokes, but she just didn't, like, take a breath in between. It was very, like, I'm going to speed through this and just, like, be funny and jovial like I am. I feel like, and again, not that I've been as far in either competition that I've done where I've had to do this, but for me, I probably would have, like, gone through it and been nervous about some things. And I'm like, for myself, it's like, I definitely would find it to be hard to regain composure in those moments when people aren't necessarily laughing where you thought they would laugh.
Yeah, and I think it's telling, too, that she seemed better and funnier in the table work with Atsuko and Michelle, as opposed to live on stage, because we all get those nerves in front of us, and I certainly still do as well. The thing that always calms my nerves down is once I get that audience to laugh with me the first time. The problem is she didn't have that.
Yeah. I always think that you have to go in there and just say, I love what I do. I love what I do.
It's good advice.
Whatever happens.
It's good advice.
All right, last up is Mikey Meeks.
So smart.
Belle of the Ball,
Look
star on the rise, on Drew Barrymore tomorrow, today when this is out. She's on Drew Barrymore. Take a listen and a watch.
She's going back on?
Yes.
Work.
She's like a guest.
A regular guest now on the Drew Barrymore
show. I loved her. Her was so good. She had perfect jokes for everybody. Just like so uniquely herself.
Yeah.
And just sticking to what she's good at and entertaining. She was so entertaining to watch. It was amazing. I love her. Big fan. I'm like, I can't even, like, this is one of the funniest things, like, in a minute.
I also thought her look was the best, because it was, like, still gorgeous, but camp.
Right. I am now a checkerboard chick!
Very that. Very end of history.
Is what it was giving. Oh my god, she was a checkerboard chick in Tracy Turnblad hair. You go, girl. Alright, let's get to the runway then.
Okay, this is crazy to me. They already had a movement runway on this season.
You're right.
And now they have a blown away runway where the requirement was it had to move with a wind machine blowing at them.
They really put these girls to the test.
That is a lot to ask of these girls, to have not one, but two runways in the same season where movement is a requirement.
That is kind of crazy.
Like, I find that literally, like...
Watch in, like, the next couple... If they have a reveal runway in the next couple of days, shame on you. Shame on you, World of Wonder.
That is crazy to make these girls do this much. Like, they already have to do 80 million episodes. Like,
they're on television.
Like, this show is like
it is on TV.
It is crazy to me. But yes, let's go through this.
Go through it.
I will say, I wasn't really paying attention at the beginning when Ru announced the runway, or I didn't actually really understand what was going on. So I thought when Discord, our first person, comes out, that the wind was coming from her outfit, and I was much more impressed. I was like, oh my god, she built an outfit with like a wind machine. Yeah. Whoa, this is crazy.
And then you're like, oh no,
everyone has a fan machine. And I was like,
so funny.
Much less impressed. But yes.
I love this. I always love a concept on a look. Do I think that it could have flown a little bit more and maybe she could have had even more flames coming from the entire thing? Yeah, but I also do love that she concentrated it. I think that all of the metal looks cool. I think that she color blocked this masterfully. I loved this. I thought that it was really, really cool. She always is. To me, she's... like, and we're getting a little shape from the girl. We're getting a little shape.
A little body. The makeup's beautiful. I don't understand the way she cuts the lace on her wigs.
I think it's supposed to be so that it blurs it more, but I think that unfortunately is for live
stage
lights,
cameras.
not HD camera.
Like, it's giving, and it also could be just because of the process of like when she put on her contour, because what's happening is the edges of the lace are getting caught up in the contour, so I actually see them more. So I'm like, it just looks like this, and at first it just looks like there's sweat dripping down her forehead. So I'm just...
yeah, I'm not sure. You really got to cut it to the wire.
You just have to cut it all the way back, which is annoying because then the wig doesn't last as long. Like, it ruins your wigs to cut them all the way back, but it just, for television.
It's for TV, baby.
At least the center. That's what I did.
Yeah, you gotta give it.
Did. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
But I really thought I was way more impressed when I thought there were fans coming out of the...
that would have been pussy.
That would have been cool.
Okay, next up, we have Jane Zones. Little Ziegfeld Follies meets, like, Alien Invasion.
Meets, like, French cabaret.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, which I think is a recurring theme for her. Jane is definitely showgirl. I don't appreciate the pleasers on the runway, but that
they're kind of hidden, mostly.
Yeah, but if you're gonna... I don't know. Like...
What I don't appreciate is she created an outfit with such heavy fringe that, again, I didn't actually know that there was a fan blowing until we got to Juicy. Like, I just thought it was moving a little because of her walking. The fringe is such a heavy material that it's not actually moving with the wind machine.
Ugh, it would have been so cunty if somebody just did, like, a beautiful dress with, like, glass beads. And they, you know how glass beads just, like, move. That's what my concept would have been. Well, I kind of did have movement on the runway with my... or wanted to have movement on the runway.
Like, this has movement. The movement is more coming from her walking and less from the wind.
It's a different kind of movement.
Because it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It's a good look. Can't knock it.
The look is gorgeous. But yeah, I just feel like it's not... the fan isn't doing much.
That's not what everyone's doing. She looks like a curtain.
Okay, we have to talk about Juicy Love Dion.
And Juicy and the giant sheet.
Well, so I went to Rochart's Instagram, who designed this look, and he posted that he made this bodysuit thing, and then he swiped over, and there was another video of him in a white gauzy outfit holding this cape thing. So originally, the outfit was also supposed to be white, with the white extra large fitted sheet, but then she changed... I wish it wasn't white.
It looks like a bed sheet.
Like, either she needs to be in white, like the original design looked, or the bed sheet needs to be orange or yellow or whatever.
Do you think that maybe the idea was that she would get lost in it if it was also white? Like, would it...
No, because she has such beautiful, like...
tan skin.
Like, it would have... I don't know. Luckily... for her, she was
beautiful.
Able to, and she knows how to work it and use it. I just wish it was...
I like to work it and be seen. Shout out to you, Cynthia Bailey. All right.
I just wish it was any other color.
Then didn't gag for this.
But once we got to lip sync, she was able to work it really, really well.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, she's in the bottom two.
If you didn't know.
You didn't know. But yeah, and also shout out to Nikki Doll. This looks very much like her ball look that she made. Same exact colors.
See that.
And also the wig is very Nikki Doll. Okay, then we have Miss Darlene wearing this look that is a story. This is the, like, wow,
Thelma
using the wind machine really well.
Yeah, loved every part of that. I think that the color story was really unique and nice. I loved how she paired it with her beautiful blonde hair. I love the scarf. I love the movement and the, like, just even the details of the umbrella being lined on the inside in like that beautiful green satin. Like, I love it. I loved everything about this. It says so much about her and her drag, her campiness, and
it was fun.
It was beautifully made.
Really fun. Next up we had Miss Kenya Pleaser. This is one of the less successful looks of the night.
Sadly. I think the worst part about it, unfortunately, is the dress. I think that the hair's awesome. I think that the wings are cool. I even think that the fabric on her arms is great. But I just don't love the dress. Yeah, I think that the dress is unfortunately just a little too simple. But I do think that Ross was completely right when he said that this color is just perfect on her. It really is. This purple is gorgeous on this woman. Her mug is so beat. I'm somebody who loves highlight, and I could not stop staring at her cheeks the entire night. Like,
I love the hair, too.
Is so beat. Yeah. It just, unfortunately, that dress just looks, it just isn't as much of an event as
I also think
others.
I like this. I feel like the sleeves move well. But when she holds them up, it kind of blocks the wind from hitting the wings, which are also supposed to move.
Right.
So it's kind of like the moving elements, I think, are a little...
Too many moving elements.
Right, because on Discords, it was just the kind of back piece that was the fan, and like her front was all just kind of solid. But here we have both the sleeves that are supposed to move and the wings, but because she's holding the sleeves up, it blocks the wind from hitting those wings.
Yeah.
So we don't actually see those move very much.
Yeah. Well...
Yeah. Next up, I feel like
Mikey Meeks is giving
Mikey really understood the assignment. Like Sasha Colby, like literally pissoir.
That is, and she's right. She's like, these are the women who birthed me and my drag. Like, this is a girl you would see in Florida. This is Miss Continental. This is Godfrey. This is all of those divas.
HOTTOGO.
Yeah, and like I always will say this. And because it always gags me, I just love that Mikey Meeks is a snatch back queen. Like, that is her hair,
her real back, hairline.
And I think it's fabulous. This is so what the runway called for. And I love that Ru was like, one, this is my favorite color, so good job and well done. But also, the way that you just hit the fan was exactly what you thought it was going to be and more. And I completely agree.
Yeah, I wish I had any of her bone structure to wear my hair like that.
Oh, she is so cunt.
Wow.
Good for her. What a pussy moment. I would never get over this if I was her. I would never get over this if I was her. I really wouldn't. Look at that face! Oh my god, she looks so good.
Magarella Magiana.
Okay, next up, and last but not least, they put her last because they love the extravaganza of this.
Yeah, was it because they're worried about the ashes? I was confused why she was last, but...
It's Nai Coco. I think it's because it was, like, the most dramatic.
But everyone else was in order, of show order.
I know, I think, but when they, when they like something the best, they put it last.
I guess so. I was just a little confused by that, but...
I think that's happened to me once.
Yeah, I like this. I love that she was wearing a wig. I feel like she doesn't wear wigs often, so that was nice to see her in a wig.
Love this. I do love the garter.
Love the garter. Love the concept. I wish that some of those things weren't coming into her face, those little feather things.
Yes, and I love that we did get the white urn. I do love the juxtaposition to that. I just wish that it was zhuzhed a little bit more.
Well, I feel like a bright silver would have made more sense. I like that it's white because she's wearing black. I will say, and this happened with our Bride Wears Black runway, it's really hard to see black detailing on this runway.
Extremely hard.
Like, it's so hard. Like, I can't see so much of this because it's all black, and the cameras are still not great at picking that up.
Right. Even the little... I'm, like, loving, like, the stockings and the gloves. Like, I'm loving that dotted pattern that's on there.
A Swiss dot?
Yeah, a Swiss dot. Everything is so stylized for her. That's why I even kind of like... I mean, I love the headwear. I think it's like sickening. Like she took me to a time and a place, and I really love that for her.
Yeah, it's very good storytelling. Very our season Bride Wear Black.
Yeah, really fun. Go off, girl.
And like a great use of her and Darlene took the prompt and were like, what can I do storytelling wise, which I love.
Totally. Yeah.
Love the storytelling.
How can I use this to my advantage with my costume?
But yeah, I'm still mad that they made these girls do this runway and a movement runway.
It is a little
because
crazy.
I guess the reason I'm mad is because like some of these concepts would have worked for that runway too. And so it's like now I have to think of two different concepts that move down a runway. One moves by wind, one moves by
gravity. Two by land, one by sea. It's national treasure. Like, we have to figure it out. Oh my god. Well, great job on the runway this week, girls, for the most part.
No, I think the runway overall. I mean, I think Kenya's dress was a little not her best, but other than that, and I do think that Juicy's the color of her thing was wrong, and they're our bottom two.
And you know what?
They are a bottom two.
They are a bottom two, and they lip sync to Totally Eclipse of the Heart.
Totally Eclipse of the Heart. Which I appreciate that they gave us a chance to see Juicy perform a song that wasn't about her dancing.
And in a way, it still kind of was, because
she still moved her body.
At the end of the day, like, she used every muscle in her body, not to do anything crazy, but to tell a story with her body. And not only that, have a wish. Girl, she has been up in Mykonos where the wind is fierce on the island, and she knows how to use it. So she is going back to her experience and going, you know what, I may not be roasting people all the time, but put me up at the Jackie O in Mykonos, honey. I'm going to give you a story with some wind.
Well, and that's also like speaks to her artistry as a mover, because there are many girls who've been on this program who are amazing at stunts. Dropping, splitting, kicking, and whatever.
Slurping like a chirping.
But she's able to like really command movement. In addition to doing all those things as well, but she's able to also just command her body and artistic movement.
Yeah.
That serves the piece. Because which lip sync was it?
This piece.
Was it? I forget. I'm not going to remember who it was. But there was a ballad, and they were all of a sudden doing all these dance moves to it, and we were all like,
oh, Yara Sophia and Latrice Royale doing Natural Woman.
Sure. I think I
was like, Jackie, describe it to me, and I will get it.
Yeah, that one definitely is one of the ones where you're like, I don't know if that's the movement that
recently
this piece called for.
I don't know. I mean, me doing This Is My Night, just thinking that Widow, and I'll spill some tea on that. I just thought that it was.
That's also a dance number.
It is kind of a dance number, but I had no business doing what I was doing, because. But I only thought that I needed to give something in comparison, because Britta had told me, and we had not seen Widow perform. Britta had told me that Widow had done some of the craziest stunts she's like ever seen. And to be fair, very true. But Widow is just a good performer, honey. She knocked the wind out of my sails that evening. And rightfully so. We didn't even talk about how sickening and Alyssa Edwards looked.
Oh yeah, Alyssa. Well, if anyone won the roast, it was Alyssa Edwards.
God, that, and ladies, take a good look at this, because it's never going to be this good for you. Is nasty.
Also, just
nasty.
I love that. Like,
I love her.
Global All Stars is, I think, universally acknowledged by the fandom as like a television show that no one asked for and no one watched, but it gave us Alyssa this excuse to have her coronation tour of the world.
And she deserves it. Our Netflix queen, our ABH queen, like, she's really done a lot. Oh my god, I've been to that woman's house, and
Did I tell you,
so much fun.
When we did the cruise together, like, in October, she was one of the headliners. So the headliners were her, Bob, Bianca, Trinity, and... It was only 4-night cruise. The four of them were the four headliners on the main stage. So the way the cruise worked is there was a main stage, which sat a certain number of people, and there was a smaller stage. So for those of us in the smaller stage, which was like me, Plasma, Mirage. Well, we'll get there. Me, Mirage, Plasma, Simone, we all had to do 3 shows because it's a smaller theater,
Mm-hmm.
and there's certain people on the cruise. And on the main stage, you had to do 2 shows so that everyone could come see you.
Right.
Alyssa told them she told them that her contract said she only had to do 1 night, so she thought it was 1 show. So she only did 1 show. So instead, she did her show in the late slot, the 10 p.m. slot, and then at 8 or 7 or whatever, they put Sugar and Spice on the main stage by themselves, doing an hour-long cabaret. I didn't see it, so I don't know how it was. But Bianca
and this is no shade to those 2 beautiful women who I love. They wouldn't think to put somebody who's like a known cabaret artist up there.
Yeah, but you should put me and Plasma up there. We would have done
1000%. No, and again, this is no shade to Miss Sugar and Spice. I'm sure that this might have been one of their first cabarets.
Yeah, it's a 1 hour, like 400 person cabaret venue. Maybe 600. I don't know. It's a big theater.
You have done.
I've done those kind of theaters.
You've done cabarets.
It's not that it's hard, but it's like I was like, oh, and then Bianca came. I wasn't there. No, she came. She started taking notes.
Bianca came to support,
and then
she always does. What a supportful diva she is. God.
And she literally tore them to shreds at her show.
Oh no!
But she was just like, because they didn't know what to do, so they spent a lot of the cabaret showing baby pictures of themselves and talking about like what it was like growing up as Sugar and Spice.
Girl, they were doing a school project.
And literally, and Bianca said was just like, I learned more about these 2 kids than I ever wanted to learn.
Oh, I love them. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, Sugar and Spice have amazing looks and they have really fun music, so check them out.
Yeah, they're so cute.
We love them. But
they're so sweet.
Alyssa Edwards is truly the doll and the diva.
Next. And she'll have to do 1 show.
There's the one girl who's gonna get her ass out
like,
of fucking 2 shows.
Oh no, I only have to do 1 show. I was like, work, bitch. She also got like all the entire ship's crew to like be her backup dancers. I was like, come through.
Turn me on! Turn me on! Girl, alright. Next week,
let's give our flowers to Miss Kenya who goes home.
Yes, Kenya, we are uplifting you, queen. What a lovely, lovely person.
I want to get drunk with you, bitch.
Yeah, I want to get drunk with you, high with you, whatever you do. Just hang out with you and have a good time. You deserve it. I don't think this is the last we'll see of Miss Kenya Pleaser.
No.
RuPaul obviously, and the world obviously loves you. Yeah. So congratulations, and we look forward to seeing everything that you do in the future.
And congrats to Miss Darlene on her win.
Yes! Darlene, one of Gina's girls. I can't wait to meet her. Her and Jane.
They're both at Gina?
Yeah.
Period. That's so fun.
So we'll see you soon, sisters. Next week we have the top 6. And
finally,
what is the challenge?
They mentioned it. We'll find out. I forgot already. Top
makeover.
6. Oh, it's the makeover.
I can't wait.
This is when I said,
okay, wait,
I'm going home.
I'm trying to think. They're all pretty good.
I'm probably most worried about Darlene and Discord in the makeover. I feel like Jane's done things like this, I'm sure, in the past.
Nene,
Mikey,
Juicy.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah.
Because is it not only that, but then you have to make them a look?
Oh.
Possibly.
Not another design challenge, my God. Not a 4th design challenge this season.
Can I be honest? I kind of like the design challenges. Because they're good at them.
But it's also just not... Sure. Agree to disagree. It's not for me.
Well, tune in next week. Will our opinions be the same? This has been my sister in drag. I'm Jan Sport.
I'm Jackie Cogs.
And honey, go get a drink. We'll see you next week. Bye.